Part of it, quarterback's obviously very important, and we're excited about Mike and what he's doing with his rehab. I've been up at the facility the last 3 weeks, and Michael's been in there attacking that, and he's in a good space right now. So we're excited about where he's at, but certainly a lot of discussions for us about the entire roster.
All right. Unfortunately for Michael Penix Jr., this is not the first time he's been injured, right? A little bit of injury prone dating back to college. Also, they do still have Kirk Cousins on the roster. There's been rumors that perhaps he will get released. But nonetheless, here we are with a situation in terms of their roster and what it looks like at the quarterback position. Should the Falcons regret taking Penix with the 8th overall pick?
I think so. And it's not about his game because the brother can play. But I don't know this. You two especially know this better than me. I'm going to tell you what I was told. That you see him lined up in the shotgun most of the time because it's difficult for him to line up under center because he has to bend his knees too much. I mean, damn. I mean, think about it. I mean, come on now. When that is the reason, that you're in shotgun formation most of the time, that is problematic. I want to applaud Matt Ryan. Because you know what? Usually you're a new executive and you show up and you just blow me and you just spread it flowers all over. No time for that. He like, damn it, the quarterback position. We ain't committing to no dead body. Why? Because we paid Kirk Cousins over the last 2 years, okay? Over the last 2 years, they paid Kirk Cousins $90 million, and that's produced 12 wins and no playoff appearances in 2 years, okay? So clearly, you haven't got a return on your investment where he's concerned. Penix is injury prone, so you haven't had that going on. And the Atlanta Falcons got Bijan Robinson. My God, what a stud that brother is. That brother's special. I mean, he's just special. You like Drake London, you got Kyle Pitts and these brothers. You need a quarterback, okay? So if you're Matt Ryan, what you're saying is, clearly we're not good enough. And for him to be there, and before he had a chance to pass gas, is telling everybody, damn it, we're passing gas. It's not perfume we're spewing out there, okay? I applaud him. Atlanta, you're in a good spot because you got an executive that is already honest enough to tell you what you already know, which is, damn it, you ain't good enough, and we got to take care of some business. And primarily, it's the quarterback position, and the likelihood is we don't have either guy that's good enough for what we need.
Cover your ears, Cam. In a gettable division, too.
That was wild because I think Kirk Cousins played great.
I'm so sorry. Peter Schrager joins us now here. Schrags, what do you think about this?
They cleaned house in a way that you rarely see in an offseason, where it wasn't just the coach and the GM who both lost their jobs. They wiped out the entire front office also, and that's where Matt Ryan comes in. And in Matt Ryan being hired, you now have a fresh set of eyes. What they had in the past thing with Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris, they drafted 4 offensive skill position players with top 8 picks in 4 straight years. It was the first time that's ever been done in NFL history. You named them: Drake London, Pitts, Bijan, and Penix. And for all that, they had nothing to show for it. Is it too soon to give up on Penix? Well, we've seen the Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold story, but we've also seen sometimes you look at the guy and say, this isn't working. And to Stephen A's point about the knees and the health, Zach Robinson, the offensive coordinator, had them in the pistol and the shotgun the entire season. There are a lot of theories that is because that is what Michael Penix can do. It is on him now to say, no. Get me under center like a typical NFL quarterback. Let me show you I'm not forced to be always under shotgun because of my health or because of my ability. He's going to have a shot. It's the 3rd year of the contract. He's going to be on the roster. But are they saying that he's the franchise guy or the guy of the future? Absolutely not. All fresh eyes. They're going to be open-minded to a lot of different options.
Well, number one, he's only played 14 games. Number two, 2 years ago, his rookie year, they should have made the playoffs. Morris screwed up the game in Washington late in the year. It didn't call timeouts. Yep. If they would have won that game, they would have been in the postseason. He's played in the championship game in college. He throws a great deep ball. Cam will tell you that. Now, is he a great runner? No.
Wait, why would Cam tell you that? Mad Dog, what was that first thing you just said?
2 years ago.
Yeah, but how many games?
14.
14. So technically he's still a rookie. He hasn't seen enough. And guess what they say in the NFL? Availability is the best ability.
Yep.
Yes.
If I don't see you enough, how can I develop you? If I don't see you play, how can I critique you? If all I have is, oh man, he could be, that's what he is, a could be. I'm not here to say he can't play. I think he can, but I need to see more of him. Well, how do you develop a quarterback when he's never on the field?
Hold on. Let's be very clear. We're not saying the brother can't play.
No.
What we're saying is you can't line up behind center because you'd have to bend your knees too much. I don't want to hear that you're in your third year in the NFL. You're not 38 years old. You're not 40. You're not Aaron Rodgers or somebody. You're a young dude. This is your third year in the National Football League. You're 4-8 as a starter. You've completed just 60% of your passes, okay? You got 85 passer rating, okay? This is your second season, and we're hearing, we ain't even talking about your game. We're saying, you can't bend your knees? What the hell is that about? If that is an erroneous report, you need to debunk that. You need to make sure you cancel that, okay? Because that's what they're saying about him. And like Peter just said, you lining up in the pistol and shotgun all season long. They ain't an accident. You did that on purpose. And you're doing it on purpose because, damn it, you don't want to bend those knees. That's what it seems like. If you that young and you got those kind of knee problems with your injury history, I'm sorry. You need to plan to move on. You don't need to definitively do it, but you damn sure better have a plan B. Because if that's plan A, that is a highly suspect plan A. And a suspect plan A ain't a plan A.
Steve, what's plan B? You know,
Kirk
right
Cousins.
fullback is not
That's a
available.
damn shame.
Right, Steve
Kirk
Borkowski
Cousins.
is not available.
Sir, Kirk
What is plan
Cousins.
B?
Kirk
And
Cousins.
remember, Traeger, you speak to this. Didn't the Falcons trade away their first-round pick this year?
They traded to the Rams. They went all in on defense. They got 2 pass rushers. They traded their first-round pick from last year to the Rams. They got James Pierce, and they got the kid from Georgia.
They played well.
They both played well. They both are good pass rushers, but they're not quarterbacks. I also would go back to this like with the Falcons. So Zach Robinson was the offensive coordinator. They bring in Stefanski. They bring in Alex Van Pelt. They get Tanner Engstrand, who the Jets gave 1 year. He's there. But really interestingly, when I say they wiped out their entire organization, like the PR staff is no longer employed there. Like they did a complete facelift.
I love it. You know what?
Everyone's out. So now what?
I've never really, I don't know Arthur Blank from a can of paint. I love him already. You see, that's how you clean house. I mean, when you stink like that, you wipe everybody. Look at what you just said. Nobody's safe. Yep. I mean, did he get rid of equipment managers too? I mean, medical staff. You got to change everything. When you are perpetually bad, you change everything. You sit up there and say, you know what, I don't know where the specific problem is. I just know we have a big problem and this is unacceptable and I don't need to get rid of myself because I'm the one cutting the checks. Everybody goes.
Everyone's out.
And that's everybody goes. I love that. I love that. I have no problem with it whatsoever.
Cam, you've played this team several times.
Several
okay?
times.
Penix under
Someone
center.
say I've sacked the franchise 25 times. Continue.
Okay,
25?
there we go. Just a quick humble brag as he drinks his. I don't want to know what's in there.
It's a med ball, too.
Okay, got it.
It's a little med ball.
But when you look at what Michael Penix, you said he's not been available very much. What should the Falcons do with this situation?
I don't know. I want them. I wish them the worst. When I think about the Falcons and they cleared house, you have Raheem Morris, who, you know, you talk about Terry Fontenot, and you talk about how they drafted Drake London, and you talk about how they drafted Penix, and of course they're tight end Bijan. They didn't miss on 3 of those 4.
No, they're good.
I'm not saying they missed on Michael Penix. We just need to see more of them.
That's fair. We got more.
I'll say they missed.
We got more First Take coming up next. A fresh hour from here in San
you're losing, you
Francisco.
miss.
Swagoo, Stephen A. disagrees shockingly over how the Cowboys should approach